Bien, órale, güey. So, let's play some guitar, bitch. Yeah! I love it, man.
Can I see your right hand when you're playing that? I'm just not fast enough.
Yeah,
Right.
it'll take some time. Let me see your left hand when you're doing it.
So I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah. That looks good, man. You're doing it just how I would, yeah.
Yeah, that just seemed right.
You got it, man. Just, the rhythm is a little trickier, right? So if you slow it down, it's yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, actually, that first note that you play is a little longer. So you're kind of playing it like this. It's like boom. So let that first note ring out just a little bit longer. And then when you're doing the muted part, it sounded like you were doing a good job. I didn't see your left hand, but I just lay my fingers. Yeah. Yeah, or you could do downstrokes. You could go up to you. When I'm a walking, I strut and stuff, and I'm so strung out. Let me go. Yeah, it's a great song, man. Do you remember where you were the first time you heard that song?
I don't. I didn't get into the Violent Femmes until later. More like in college.
Yeah.
They were out. Like that album was early 80s, mid 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. They kind of had a slow build up. Maybe like you could say a cult popularity.
Yeah, I remember seeing the name in some music magazine, and I mean, Silver wasn't a big place either.
Still isn't.
We didn't, yeah, we didn't get um, popular media on time at all.
We had MTV here.
Now, we did get MTV. Um, well, just cable in general, with like HBO and MTV and whatnot. But I don't think MTV might have been later. Now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, a lot of stuff I didn't discover until later.
Yeah, man. And I don't know if you ever went down to Wada's when we were at NMSU, but they played it in every club, man. They played
Yeah.
Blister in the Sun every night, man. That and Bizarre Love Triangle by New Order. They had like a mix. I think they all had the same cassette tape, the same mix of American songs. They would play at every club, man. It worked. So what else are you working on, man?
I've been playing that. I've been doing just working on my chords a little bit. Um, uh, I haven't done the 12-bar blues in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really been doing much on the app that I've got.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to work through Here Comes Your Man,
Mm-hmm.
and that one's more challenging.
It's a little tricky. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, pretty much that.
Okay. If you want, I can give you some tips on Here Comes Your Man. And I was also going to ask you, are you still working on Imagine with your voice teacher?
Yeah, I have not really been playing that on the guitar.
Okay.
And honestly, the last 2 weeks I haven't really done much. Our lessons officially ended,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the the person who started this program is putting on a like singing all day, and students of the program are going to record videos, and she's going to have on Facebook. She's going to have like a day of music and
Cool.
feature our videos. So then my next thing is to record a video of myself singing it
Kick ass, man.
and do that. And I'm putting that off. I'm
It's
procrastinating.
it's scary, right?
I've recorded a couple for practice,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's scary.
Singing is very scary, man. Yeah. For everybody. Yeah, man.
I just got to where like a couple weeks ago with the ones I was recording, I let Carrie finally listen to it all the way through, and like I hadn't done that before, and it's weird. I don't know why I'll sit here and talk to you. That's not a problem, but the singing's different.
I know, man. I know why, man. Because, talking you practice every day.
Yeah,
You've been doing it since you were a little baby, but singing, you don't sing in front of other people. And it comes from deep and literally deep inside of you. And it's very personal. Plus, you've probably seen the TV show The Voice or shows like that where they judge. We've all seen like harsh criticism for singing, man.
yeah,
And you know it too. Like when you hear a singer that's not that great, you're like, you immediately have a reaction.
yeah.
We all do. It's hard, man. But I encourage it, man, because it's the kind of that muscle will get stronger, and the more you can sing in front of other people, it affects the rest of your life in an amazing way, man. I was just lucky that my fear of singing happened when I was a kid. Like I went through it when I was 11 and 12. But yeah, it's
Hmm.
terrifying, man. And if I don't have a guitar, if I'm just singing a cappella, it's terrifying. So for
Oh,
me,
that's just you.
yeah. I remember years ago, man, we had a party at my friend's house in Austin, and we had this hip hop group called the Three Uncle Sams, and we would just do like party songs about fucking and stuff.
Uh,
And we were gonna do the Humpty Dance. You remember that one, right? And I was gonna play drums on it, and I can rap on it when I play drums, but I guess the neighbors were complaining we were too loud, so we couldn't do that song. And someone asked us to just sit on the floor and do it, and with no music. And I'm like, I can't just look at you and rap with nothing between me and you. I can't do it. So for me, like this is my security blanket or like the drums or the bass or something, or even a microphone stand, like just some kind of visual barrier makes me feel comfortable, you know? So,
So, how did you get into music? What did you first do?
man, luckily we had the schools here, we had a choir program and we had a good music class that we would take from like first grade on. So we would sing in music class, and then I think in like fifth grade there was a teacher, a music teacher who had a choir, and I auditioned for it and I got in, and so I sang in the choir. And then in sixth grade we had like a barbershop choir where we had to wear stupid hats and vests, and we actually did "You Light Up My Life." Remember Napoleon Dynamite? They did it in sign language. We did that. So they got that from us, man. We did that. We wore the white gloves and there was a black light, and we did "You Light Up My Life" in sign language. And then we had a guitar program at the junior high and one at the high school. And I didn't take guitar in junior high because we had a good choir. But 10th grade, we had a guitar program and I started playing guitar. And then I put them together. And that was it, man. And then I went to NMSU and I was in my first band, Brutal Strudel, baby.
That was your first band?
Yeah, that was my first real band. Yeah. So,
Like rock band.
yeah, university, man. And then after that, it was forget it, you know. But I can remember honestly, there was also like a traveling theater company that would come to our town, the Missoula Children's Theater, and they would audition for and put on a musical in 1 week with local kids. And I did a bunch of those, man. You know, and the first time I was on a stage, and you get that applause, it really is addictive, man. And you can't wait to go back. You know, it's amazing. So yeah, man. What do you feel like playing? Do you feel like playing Imagine, or do you want to try to do Seven Nation Army or Here Comes Your Man?
Let's work on Here Comes Your Man.
Okay, yeah. Let me pull it up here. It's a little tricky, and one thing that I'm really happy that you took to the tablature without me showing you how to do it. I think that's really impressive. There's kind of a logic to the left hand fingering on the fretboard. So I'm looking at Here Comes Your Man, and you know it starts off with, right? So on that fifth fret on the A string, you're going to want to start with your pinky. And that's probably not intuitive.
Yeah, and see, this is what I was not on Blister in the Sun. It was easy enough to figure that out myself. This I would not have.
Yeah. But you get extra credit for jumping ahead, man. I fucking love that. Nobody does that. I love it, dude. Okay? So it's ba ba. And what's cool is you're going to go to the D string on the 4th fret, and that third finger is right there ready to go. Ba ba ba. That's it. Yeah, and so there's a logic there, right? That finger is ready to go. It's not being used. Let me get a little closer on the fretboard so you can see. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, so then you go. Ba 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 ba, and then back with the pinky, but now you're on the D string, 5th fret. But you're gonna stay on that D string. So yeah, starting with the A, ba ba D D D. Yeah, I can't tell. Did you use your pinky for that? I can't tell for that last one.
So
Perfect. Ba 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 ba.
just one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so play that whole thing. Ba 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 ba. Okay, then the next part is super easy. Then it's an open A. So then stringing it together. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah! Almost there, Daddy. 3rd fret, low E string. Yeah, so now watch my hand when I play it, and you'll kind of see there's something we call position playing, which means, you know, you kind of work within a 4 fret box because you have 4 digits, right? And you'll see guitar players, like when they're soloing, they'll be like, doodle diddle diddle diddle, and then they move their hand, diddle 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 diddle, and that's position playing, right? And that's a great way to facilitate muscle memory. So, ba 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 bo bo bo. So then to stay in that position, when you're playing that 3rd fret E string, if you look at me, it's that 2nd finger. That's it, yeah. Ba, 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 bo. Fuck yes. You got it, man. Very nice. Very nice, man. And what I like to do, man, this should, hopefully this will fit your learning style. But when I'm learning something new, I just break it into little pieces, you know? And I think that's a good... It's a good thing to repeat until it until it feels a little comfortable, or until you memorize it. Yeah, exactly. And so, like, when you watch me play it, and you'll get to this point too, but when you watch me play it, my hand doesn't move at all. And that's the whole point. You're just doing super efficient little movements, and oh yeah, you're doing great, man. I'm just saying, like, that's what you're going for. So anytime I see, like, and when you watch the Pixies play this, I don't know if you see look on his hands, but like, you know, a lot of famous musicians never really learned good technique. So you see a lot of flying around, and it sounds good, and you know, and if you repeat it long enough, you can get there. But I really want to teach you this basic fretboard logic because, man, once you lock it in, it opens up a world for you, and you don't have to go back and unlearn things, you know? Yeah. Do you want to try the next part, or do you want to stay with that little piece?
Let's try the next one.
I know, man. It's such a great riff, dude. Like, it's just beckoning you. I can feel it, right? Yeah, yeah. Like maybe like surf guitar, maybe like the Ventures or something. Did you ever get into the Ventures?
I can't say that I could name like a Ventures song.
Man, it's just original surf rock, instrumental, super cool shit, man. And a lot of cool riffs like this on guitar. Okay, so then the next little section is a lot easier. Like the beginning is the hardest part. So now we're gonna move on to the 2nd bar, and that's so now we're gonna use our 1st finger at that 2nd fret of the A. Uh-huh. And then it goes to open A 2 times. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, okay, so then the next one is going to be a 4 on that same string. And so since we're locked in, our hand is locked in at that 2nd fret, you're going to use your 3rd finger to play that 4 on the A string. So it'll be... Yeah, because if you look at my hand, so we've got our first finger on that part, right? And so naturally, when you go to the fourth fret, your third finger is going to be the one that's ready to go. Yeah, just play the open twice. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Perfect, man. Perfect. Okay, we're almost there, man. There's just a couple more notes. So once you go bum, ba, bum, bum, then you go over to the open D string. First finger on that second fret of the D string. And then back to where you started, pinky on the fifth fret of the A string. Yeah.
Now I've already forgotten the rest of it.
It's all good, man. Let's just we'll swing back to the beginning part in a minute. Let's just hone in on those last few notes, okay? So let's start off again. We're gonna begin at that second bar. So first finger on the second fret of the A string, and we're gonna play this bum ba ba bum. Sorry. Yeah, and then open D. First finger on that second fret of the D string. Pinky back to the A string, fifth fret. Yeah. And it's nice to just review those last three notes. So if you go 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 5. Yeah. And that's that whole measure. So let's do it again real slowly together. Starting again, second fret of the A string. Bum, ba, bum. 4, 0 of the D string. Uh-huh. 2, 5. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to play it again really slow so that you can go back and look at it if you need it for reference. Okay, so. Outside there's a boxcar waiting. And you know, that song, also, the chords for that are not too difficult. There's one tricky chord, there's like a B minor, which is a bar chord and it's a little tricky, but it could be played like a power chord, but it's just like, you know, mostly. Outside there's a boxcar waiting. Outside there's a boxcar waiting. Yeah, so it starts with D. Outside there's a boxcar waiting. I can't remember, but I played through it the other day, and it's pretty easy. So,
Cool.
yeah.
So, can I see your D chord?
Yeah, this is how I play D. So first finger on the G string, second fret. Third finger, high E, second fret. I meant to say second finger. Third finger on the B string, third fret. Yeah, I like that. And the way I like to think of it is like, you can tell that I've taught little kids this, but like this is a bunny rabbit, right? Doo, 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 doo. And his ears go down. Boom. Second fret, high E, G, and then bam. This motherfucker goes right here.
Yeah. And it's trying to make my hands do that like all at once.
Right. And it's okay if you just do these two first, you know? Eventually you'll get to where you can just like land it, bam. But I see nothing wrong with doing boom. Yeah. Are you still practicing A, D, and E?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Yeah. I'm getting better with it, but I still have issues with the D, and I think that's the big thing is I'm still kind of the way I'm making my A, like my index never leaves the A string.
Right.
So I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And then the E, and then back to the D. But for the D, I'm still kind of doing a 1, 2, 3 movement, and that's
Is it sticking in your craw?
a little.
Is it getting your goat? Yeah. There's another way to play D that I will show you in the interest of something new. You can also use your first finger to basically bar the whole, the first 3 strings of the second fret, and then you just do it like that. It's a little tricky because you're pushing down 2 strings with 1 finger, but it's 1 finger less. It's less of a contortion. Oh shit. Does it feel right? Does it feel right? God damn it, it feels so right. Oh, it feels so right. No? Yeah, I know. That's the thing, man, because bar chords are coming.
Are hard for, and they're hard for that.
And they're coming, and I have a whole way of introducing them to you, and actually I've already started introducing them to you with the power chords, because you're like halfway there with the bar chord. You will get there, but it tends to be a little bit of a barrier for people, and it's one of those things when you first try to do a bar chord, you're like, this is fucking impossible, fuck this, I'm never doing it, I can't do it. But then you keep doing it, and then one day you're like, I'm doing bar chords, and it's no big deal, and you don't remember when you did it. You're just doing it, and I've seen it a million times. So, but that's just an interest. Just another way to play D. If you want to fuck with that, you can. But also, just go bam, 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 bam. Do the bunny rabbit ears. Yeah, see, that was fast. That was really fast. And I have to say, man, like, I know that your app is having you play the A a weird way that I've never seen it played before.
Yeah.
I just play the A like this, where they're straight across.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if, I assume they know what they're doing, but I've just never seen that done before. So that's because, watch, if you go from E to A, if you go from A to D, the way I'm doing it is, watch. So let me get that right angle. So there's A. I just go like that. Boom. So these fingers are just moving over. Boom, boom. So I don't know. I mean, I don't. Yeah, and that's cool. I'm not trying to. I don't want you to have to unlearn something, but I'm just saying, I'd like to give you other options if you wanted to try them, remember how to do happy birthday?
Nope. Yeah.
You're not disturbing him at all.
No.
Not at all. It's,
no more disturbed than usual.
I mean, you know, it's your environment and it's beautiful.
Right.
You know, that's why I'm renovating my house, because I kept looking around. I'm like, oh, Jesus, man, this is bad. I got to fix this. I got to fix that.
Yeah. Just the regular amount.
Let's do happy birthday again because
All right.
it's so easy. We start with A. Happy
Happy
birthday to
E.
you. Stay on E. Happy birthday. Back to A to you.
See, I was trying to do the
I'm sorry, I fucked you up, man. Just blame it on me.
okay. Happy birthday
To you. Happy day to A. Stay on A. Happy birthday. Go to D. Dear D. Oh, D. Dear fuck face. Happy. Back to A. Birthday. Now to E. To. We're gonna end on A.
My birthday's on Tuesday.
No shit.
Yeah.
Tuesday, day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah. So just played myself happy birthday.
Fucking A, man. You know you're gonna have to play it for yourself on Tuesday.
50.
50!